What is up, everyone? Trying something a little bit new today. Got a new microphone. Hope you can hear that. Anyways, I am going to GP Richmond tomorrow. It is a limited Grand Prix, and I kind of wanted to talk about what to expect at a Grand Prix, how to get ready for your first Grand Prix, what to do. This is my first Grand Prix in about 4 years. My last one was Grand Prix Providence. It was a team sealed event, maybe in like 2012 or something, so it's been a while. Anyways, just wanted to kind of talk about how to get started. So first off, my Twitch stream has been taking off basically this last week and a half. I mean, we haven't had less than like 200 concurrent viewers in a while. It is awesome. Thank you everybody so much who's been in there grinding with me every single day in, day out. Really appreciate it. You can head over and join the squad, twitch.tv/Samball49. So when you talk about going to a Grand Prix, you're talking about something that is not necessarily for everyone. Yes, there are going to be people of like all shapes and sizes, all play skill levels at the Grand Prix, trying to work their way to the first place prize of $10,000. But there's not necessarily a lot of depth, meaning once you win round 1, round 2, round 3, you're going to start playing against the pros, the better players. People are going to rules lawyer at this level. You know, if you draw a card and the second one accidentally comes off and falls on the table, you're going to get a judge called on you, right? You can't just put it back. If you are supposed to draw 6, you accidentally draw 7, that's kind of a big deal at this level. So there are a lot of things that you don't think about at F&M that are really big deals. Now, I'm not saying go and read the entire rulebook, but maybe if you have a judge friend, if there's someone at your Magic the Gathering store that is a judge or has been to a Grand Prix, maybe just kind of ask them what to expect, what they've noticed in your game that you might have to clean up, and really just, when someone calls a judge, don't take offense to it. Don't be like, oh my god, you think I did something wrong? Just be like, okay, let's solve this problem. You know, when someone calls a judge on you, or when you call a judge on someone else, you're not saying you're a bad person, or they're not telling you you're a bad person. It's simply just, hey, I'm trying to play this game, I'm having fun playing this game with all these people, but I think something went wrong, there's a serious amount of money on the line, and so I want someone qualified to solve the problem, right? That's kind of the dialogue that's happening. So if you take it from that angle, and you respect your opponent, and your opponent is also able to look at things from a similar angle, I think we're all going to get along fine with judge calls. So the second thing kind of related to that is missing round times. I've heard numerous, like countless stories of people like going out of the convention center to get lunch, going to get coffee at a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, coming back and just like missing around or getting a game loss because they were 10 minutes late. This is just so easy. There's a timer on the board. You just set a timer, or you set a, you know, alarm on your phone. You get a ding. Maybe you wait 5 minutes because you know that's going to take a little while, but show up at the beginning of the round. It's not that bad. Now, once you show up at the beginning of the round, once you get comfortable, you know what's going on, now you have to make sure that you're prepared. So what I did for this limited Grand Prix, which is sealed the first day, draft the second day. So if you go 6-3 or better on day 1, you get to draft. Now the pros are going to get to start out 2-0 or 3-0. I get to start out at 0-0, so I get to grind the 6-3, 7-2, 8-1, hopefully 9-0 for myself. But the way I chose to prepare is I chose to do 3 pre-releases, which aren't real preparation because you're not playing against great opponents, but you kind of get used to the format. I then did 3 competitive sealed leagues on MTGO, and I then built about 10 sealed pools with my friends and battled for like 5 to 7 hours last night, so we had a bit of fun. We wouldn't play the full matches, right, because like playing the Magic is like pretty important, but a lot of it's like building the sealed pools, understanding how things are going to work, and kind of getting back into the flow of paper Magic. For drafts, I've done a few drafts in store, like 2, but mostly I grinded like 24 drafts on MTGO, so I feel good. I know I make silly mistakes when I'm playing. I know I definitely am going to make silly mistakes if I'm tired or under pressure or any of those things. So I have to make sure I get good sleep, feel comfortable, feel good, eat well, like aren't sick, anything like that. So those are all keys, right? The level of preparation someone needs is going to be different for everyone. I'm expecting to day 2. I'm expecting to make a run at the money. I'm expecting to be in a good draft pod, like a X3, X4 draft pod at the end of day 2. Like those are things those are my goals. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, if I limp into day 2 at 6-3, will I be happy? Will it be my first day 2 at a GP ever? Yeah. But Am I excited about it? No. If someone offered me like you can either go 6-3 and you don't have to play on Saturday or you can play on Saturday, I would play. So those are my goals. My bar is fairly high, but you know, I'm really trying to do this. I'm really putting my all into it. I think I can. Now, for someone else, their goal might be to go and have fun and show up and play with their friends, and they know they're going to lose, but it's okay. They're just going to draft afterwards. And if that's your goal, that is awesome. And so maybe you don't have to prepare as much, or maybe you do a sealed event at your store the Thursday before the GP, or maybe you build two sealed pools online with your friends, something like that. The level of preparation is going to differ depending on what your goals are, but as long as you're prepared, you're going to be okay. So now that we've prepared, now that we know what to expect when we sit down, now that we're getting to our seats on time, a little bit about like walking around the convention center and what to expect. Most GPs these days are going to have artist alleys, which are basically just a thing where a bunch of Magic artists are there. One thing I hate is people just bringing in stacks like, okay, RK Post, you're going to be here. Here's my stack of cards. Sign them. Look, are they going to sign them? Yeah, but, you know, it's you know, I usually tip, I tip like $1 per 5-ish cards, because I think 5-ish cards probably takes like, you know, 30 seconds to a minute. I'm, like, if I'm giving them a playset of something, I'm taking up a minute, 90 seconds of their time, so I'll usually tip, if I'm just doing a playset, I'll usually tip like, yeah, like $2, because if I'm taking up a minute and a half of their time and they're making $2 every minute and a half, because there's always a line, they're making like 70, 80 bucks an hour, maybe $100 an hour, plus they're getting paid by the convention center. So that's kind of my rule of thumb for tipping artists. Now, when you have to know that when you go to these booths for cards, you're going to get ripped off. Not the artists I'm talking about, but now I'm talking about the Channel Fireballs, the Star City Games, the Troll and Toads, the card hoarders, the places that buy and sell cards from you at GPs. You're going to get ripped off. You're at the GP. You're paying a premium for having the card there. It's just what it is. If you can get the card beforehand, do. If you can buy your shiny sleeves beforehand, do. But those are just a few things to look out for when walking around the convention center. Know that food is going to be slim to none. I bring these kind bars with me. They're only like 5 ingredients. These ones are apple, pineapple, banana, spinach, kale. Yeah, apple, pineapple, banana, spinach, kale. They're like 5 ingredients. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it. I'm going to bring 16 of them with me. One is like 120 calories, so if I eat like 5 and a decent meal, I'm going to be good to go for the day. These are just kind of the tips and tricks you need to like have to be prepared. I always pack my bag the night before, etc., etc. So anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope to see you at Grand Prix Richmond if you are there. If you do, come say hi to me. Just come up, say hi. I would love to shake your hand, say hi, give you a high five, whatever it is. Come say what's up. If you are going to your Grand Prix anytime soon, hopefully these tips help. Let me know if they do down in the comment section down below. If you would like to add anything to this, always add it right in the comment section down below. Thank you so much. Signing off for now, and I'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully after winning a Grand Prix.